Welcome back, ladies and gents. You are still watching Banking on African Leaders with myself, Lerato Qwabe. I am honored right now to be joined by a very powerful gentleman who's ensuring that our voices are loud enough as we host the G20 Summit right here in South Africa. I am joined by the CEO of Brand SA, Mr. NEVILLE MATJIE. Am I saying it correctly?
It's fine, yeah.
We should have said Machile. I feel like it was almost there.
No.
Welcome to Banking on African Leaders, sir.
No, thank you very much. Thank you for hosting me, and good day to the viewers.
Yes, and thank you for having us. This was a very incredible event, short and straight to the point, which is what we need. It's a dialogue, and we are at the audiovisual launch. Can you please tell us briefly about that?
Yeah, so today we were launching the AV, which is basically the advert for the G20. It was a project driven by Brand SA in collaboration with the Department of International Relations and Cooperation, as well as our mother department, of course, GCIS, through the presidency. The reason we needed this platform, this AV, is to really market the destination where people will be visiting for the G20. But it also gave us an opportunity to highlight key opportunities that South Africa has to offer to any visitor, particularly for investors who will be coming through to South Africa, to understand what infrastructure is available, what opportunities are there, and how they can actually do business in South Africa. And the second is for the general tourists, for them to understand that South Africa is a destination that they can actually come and visit.
That's incredible. Now, reputation is linked to a kit that stalls without renewable thermals like education, innovation, and community initiatives. What are some of the most promising stories or projects currently fueling South Africa's reputation?
Yeah, obviously the geopolitics, particularly with the heat wave that has been coming from the west, has really propelled us to really talk about the true stories of who we are as a nation. Because South Africans are a resilient nation. They are resilient people who understand pain and how they overcome pain. So the narrative, unfortunately, that is being propelled is a narrative that does not talk to who we are as a nation. And that is the part that we've been driving. The G20 creates an excellent opportunity for us to really create that, to drive those stories of every single South African who believes and loves their country and know the real truth behind it. Added to that is how we are able to position the country, not only through the messaging of our people, but through action. And that action is the demonstration of the amount of investments that have come into the destination and how those investments have been positioned globally. The fact that you can actually do business in South Africa, live in South Africa, and not fear for anything else that has been propelled by the narrative. So that has been our main focus in driving those stories.
And I said to one of the ladies that I was with when the audiovisual, the advert was playing, it's so refreshing to finally watch a commercial that speaks to who we are as South Africans, even with the dialogue. That was so incredible. So well done to that.
Thank you.
Now, the narrative emphasizes authenticity, letting places and people speak for themselves. How are you ensuring that South Africa's stories remain genuine and timeless?
Yeah, so all we can do is amplify the truth.
Amplify the truth.
That is the only way. That is the only way you get to really make sure that the stories of South Africans and our destination, our country is really to tell the truth. And that truth is about who we are, where there are challenges, what we are doing to actually overcome those challenges. Because any nation has got challenges. Every single nation has got challenge, whether it's crime or corruption or force or such elements. It's a question of how the nation actually goes about to try and overcome those challenges.
And we've come a long way. I know we are so hard to ourselves as the nation that we always focus on the narrative that is being told about us. But if you actually get to look at it, we've done very well. I mean, we've hosted the World Cup and now we're hosting the G20, so it says a lot about us.
Absolutely.
Brand SA brand South Africa consistently emphasizes the value of collaboration. In the context of the G20 summit, what form does meaningful collaboration take, and what strategies are in place to promote it effectively among stakeholders?
Yeah, so we have collaborated in different forms. Obviously, within government, we collaborated with core government departments such as international relations, treasury, DTIC, tourism, sports, arts and culture, etc. So those are some of the core departments that we've been collaborating with to amplify the messaging about South Africa. And then the second tier has been to all the streams, the work streams that are supporting G20, such as the B20, which is the business one, W20 for women, Y20 for youth, T20, which is the tourism one, Values 20, which is V20, etc. So that has been the second platform where we've been actually collaborating. And then the last tier has been talking to the general South Africans, everyone who needs to know about G20. Has been our drive as Brand South Africa to ensure that we support initiatives on the ground that actually amplify the messaging about the importance of G20. So that is how we've been able to collaborate and cut across. There's been a number of meetings held, both domestically and internationally, and in those meetings we've been able to have side sessions that focus on the marketing and the promotion of the destination.
That's amazing. And my last question, because I know you need to go up, it's still a nice network session. How can South Africa leverage the momentum of the G20 summit to position itself as a long-term global hub for investment, particularly in alignment with the summit's theme of solidarity, equality, and sustainability?
Yeah, I think the core really out of those three, out of the theme of the G20, of course with those three key aspects. The critical one is sustainability. Post G20, then what?
Then what?
Post G20, how do we ensure that there's sustainability in terms of investments? Do we grow the economy, and how do we grow the economy? And that has been the main thrust around how we support initiatives and how the G20 has been structured, which has been a very, very commendable process. A is to ensure that competitiveness not only of South Africa but also of the African continent is amplified, to bring in more investments into our destination, because investments means we create jobs. When jobs are created, we lower our poverty levels, and in lowering our poverty levels it means that people get to have a better life. So that has been quite critical. Number two is ensuring that we showcase the core strengths of South Africa in terms of, again, for investors, our infrastructure, our opportunities, etc., so that they know exactly what they can invest in. Then the last part is really our soft power, really in terms of us as a nation, both on the sporting side, on the film side, creative industry, very, very important for us to also continue to really showcase, because through the creative space you get to actually tell the story of people.
And tourism, because you get to show how great South Africa is.
Yeah, 100%. And the last pillar is exactly that tourism one. To say you can actually visit the country and you know you're going to, it's value for money, and it's a beautiful country.
Beautiful country, the beautiful humanity.
Correct.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You are watching Banking on African Leaders. Stay tuned as we delve into your amazing time to be alive. It is the G20 Summit. So we are here and we are tracking the transformation of everything. My name is Lerato Qwabe. And I am with my favorite CEO. I'm with the CEO of Proudly SA, Mr. EUSTACE. Mashimbye. Oh, now I got your name. No more vlogging. It's so incredible to see you here. It actually sends the direct message of today's audio launch with Brand SA, which speaks about collaboration. Welcome to Banking on African Leaders, sir.
Thank you for having me.
And tell me, let's first start with the launch of the e-commerce, because all of this is happening in 1 week.
Yeah.
This week, Proudly SA launched the e-commerce, and today we are at the audio visual launch of Brand SA, and all of you guys are speaking and articulating the same direct language.
Yeah, no, thank you. What we are doing as part of the collaboration is Brand SA is meant to profile the country. But when people get here, they need to go to buy things. The last thing we want is people to come from Europe and find things made in Europe. All our retail. So it's about creating the entire experience and making sure that in the ecosystem itself, South Africa is best solution.
And that's exciting. I know it's a Brand SA event, but because it's collaboration, it's all of us. We are all getting ready for the world. We are all getting ready to host the G20 Summit. How far is the e-commerce launch? Like, I know we launched it, but how far? What are the results at it?
So when we launched, the day we launched we had 500 people create products in the carts. And so we are now keenly watching how they're clearing their carts eventually. And so for us, that's a big win. It says South Africans understood what the clarion call was, which was for them to go to the store itself, find locally made products, and spend money on South African made goods and help us create jobs. So we hope to build on that and ensure that the beneficiaries, who are really the SMMEs as well as those people that are employed, benefit from the money that we are anyway spending this summer.
Well, thank you. I don't have any much more questions for you, Mr. Mashimbye. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for being part of this event. It really sends the message of what is being articulated from all the programs and projects that Brand SA as well as Proudly SA launch lately, because we are launching. So this is exciting times for us as South Africans. You are watching Banking on African Leaders, and this is Lerato Qwabe. Thank you so much, Mr. Mashimbye.
Action.
Welcome back to Banking on African Leaders, and my name is Lerato Qwabe. We are still here at the audio-visual launch hosted by Brand SA. And as you know, this is Banking on African Leaders. We've got future leaders. Today we have the lady of the moment, the superstar of the day, Kutlwano Motawung, who is the steering. In South Africa, we don't say the lead. We don't say the lead character. We say steering, and the steering is the person that wins and is the main character of the story. Now, Kutlwano is the leading character of the Brand SA audiovisual media launch. Kutlwano, welcome to Banking on African Leaders. You look so pretty with your gorgeous dress and your boots and your pretty braids. Tell me, Kutlwano, how do you feel about today? How do you feel that now that you're a superstar?
I'm
Are you excited? Did you enjoy shooting the commercial? What is your favorite part? Your South African cape. And you're wearing a South African skull. Tell me what it means to be South African. It is the best country in the world. You know why? Because we've got Ubuntu. We have 11 official languages. What else can you tell me about South Africa?
We have
Many places to visit.
we also have nice things you can do.
Tell me the first one.
Ice skating.
Ice skating?
Bowling.
Bowling, I love bowling. Are you a good bowler?
I'm not allowed to.
Okay.
The post office.
Post office. We have post office.
Also, jump street
Jam Street
and
and restaurants. And do you love the South African food? What's your favorite South African food? Ribs and chips. Oh, well, Kutlwana, we are banking on you to be an incredible future leader. What did you say you want to be when you grow up again? Please tell the camera that I'm going to be an actress.
I'm going to be an actress.
You better watch out for Kutlwana. Tell them.
You better watch out for Kutrano.
And say, I am proudly South African.
I am proudly South African.
Well, Kutlwana, we are banking on you, and you are going to be an actress. I can tell you that much. So we're still going to meet. Well done, and we love you. Thank you so much. This is Banking on African Leaders, and we are banking on our future leaders. Remember, youth is the future leaders of tomorrow. So you have to bank on them all the time. We are excited to be hosting the G20 Summit that's coming up in November 2025 all the way here in South Africa. There's no better time to be South African. Proudly South African. Mwah. Mwah. Welcome back to Banking on African Leaders, and this is Lerato Qwabe. Remember, we are coming live to you all the way from Sika in collaboration with R&B. It is a bank. Anyways, today, right now at this moment, I am with the superstar's mom and deputy mom. I call them momages. These are our momages, and they are investing in the future, and they are investing in the youth, and our youth. Our current youth right now is good one. So, Wana Mama, welcome to Banking on African Leaders. This is mom and deputy mom, Kutlwana's mom and Kutlwana's sister. I need to just chat about how incredible your daughter is. So that means you guys are so incredible too.
I think we are, but Kutlwana takes the cup.
Okay,
Because
because
the cup.
she couldn't have learned it from the outside. She learns it from home.
What do you think?
So I'm more of an academic.
Okay.
Kutlwana was like more of a busybody. So she's taken everything I have intellectually and just
Embodying it.
embodied it physically. And she's just everywhere all the time. I'm just more like sit at a desk, work. She's more like I'll run
do.
around. Yeah.
So that means it all comes back to you, mommy.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm not sure.
How do you feel? Your daughter is the star. And today is just a launch. So be prepared for a lot.
A whole lot more.
A whole lot more.
Okay, at the beginning when we found out, I was in dismay. I thought they made a mistake. You know, I thought they would call back and say after a few days. Of course, I was excited. I was overwhelmed. All of us, the few of us. You know, we were almost rolling. Literally, we were rolling. We were. And when reality started to sink in, I thought, okay, this can't be us. We're just normal human beings, you know. Maybe they made a mistake, they'll call back and say, okay, no, we got the wrong girl, you know, sorry. But here we are, it happened.
I can see the glasses in your eyes. This is beautiful, mommy. And you and I had a chat when we were downstairs, and I said, she definitely takes it from you. I think you hide, and Kutlwana shows it, like the sister is saying. And what does it mean for her? How does she feel? What does she say to you?
She's living her dream, that much I can tell you. I've never seen someone at 7 years, already
Only 7 years old.
already living her dream. This is what she wants. This is what she's been dreaming of all her life. To be seen, to be out there, to perform. This is her. I can't believe it's already happening.
And you know how powerful it is when you are the one who's supporting it and driving it. And with an academic sister, then you guys are you're a complete trio.
mom's more of like a quiet, okay, let's just get it done. I'm more like, Kutlano, learn your lines. Kutlano, you need to be louder. Kutlano, no, your expression needs to be like this. So yeah, I think we do complement each other really well.
And how was the preparations of filming the commercial?
So it was quite surreal, obviously, because like, you know, it was our first time on a set, first time seeing something that huge. So I wasn't there for the first full day. So I only went to half the day and then the second day. And I've never seen Kutlano like my mom said, she's living her dream. Kutlano was running around like, oh no, so she had the South African flag behind her and they were chasing her like a cape and she felt like a hero. She looked like one and she felt like one.
She told me that her favorite role was releasing her cake.
Yes. Yeah, she loved it. And so we always like, Kutlano, no, you need to like calm down. And she was like, girl, hey, I ain't coming down. I ain't coming down. This is my moment. So that was very fun and learning the lines. We were scared she would forget. Sometimes we were like driving to her callback and we were like, oh, I was gonna forget the lines. Mom, like we were literally like giving up, like, hi, Kutlano's not listening. She's gonna forget the lines. And then when we got there, because she's like, okay, she doesn't really pay attention to you in the moment, but when it's time to execute, she'll do it perfectly. And we're just like, okay, never mind. We trust you. You're fine.
That is talent untouched.
Yeah.
She does it effortlessly.
Yes. You know, when we watched the first 5 seconds of the commercial, when Kutlano showed up, I was just like, oh my god, I want to eat her. And how strong she is, and you can tell. You know, there's a difference between being told what to do and being given guidance. And I think you guys are such good guides to her. Please may you continue to protect her. Continue investing in her because she is the future leader of tomorrow and she's currently our superstar.
Unbelievable, but yeah.
What would you like to say to a mother who's sitting at home with children who are just like Kutlano?
You know what, from the speeches that we had today, all the speakers, they all sort of confirmed what I started feeling as soon as we got this opportunity. I feel included. I feel that South Africa, I belong. I'm part of every change that is happening, you know. And yeah, to someone like me who's just living their normal life, start where you are now. Just do it. Don't wait for. Still continue to be living your dreams. If you had given up, it's time to dust yourself now.
Teach yourself. Get up and go get it. We are preparing for the G20 summit, and it's dialogue events. It's inclusion of economic growth. And we are tracking the transformation of the economy of South Africa and eventually the African continent. My name is Lerato Qwabe and this is Banking on African Leaders. Thank you so much, Mommy, and thank you so much, Deputy Mom. You're welcome. G20! G20 South Africa! Thank you, Brand SA.